Hello students. So today we are going to do writing module. In this today we are going to start letter writing. Okay, let's start. We will start with the format of letter writing. So we are having two type of letters, formal and informal. Today we are going to proceed with formal letter. So let's talk about the format. So first there comes sender address. So sender address is the address where you need to write down like who is going to send the letter. Like most of the time in the examination it is already given to you. It's given in the title like who you are and to whom you are writing, from where you are writing. So you have to mention the same from there. There is no need to mention any address from your side if it's given in the question. Then there comes date after sender address. Try to write down date in a proper manner. For example, like today's date is 21st May 2024. So use the format 21 May MAY then comma 2024. There is no need to write down in oblique form. If you are going to make oblique form, then definitely you are going to get deducted in marks in the examination. After date, there comes receiver's address. In a receiver's address, you are going to mention the name or address of the person who is gonna receive this letter. As example, if you are going to write down a letter to police office, then here you are going to mention address of the station. If you are going to write down to the municipal committee, then definitely you are going to write down address of the municipal committee here. It's also given in the same. If it's not given, then you can make accordingly. Like as per the requirement of the question, you can make the address yourself if it's not given then. Otherwise, use the same address that has been given in the question. Then there comes subject. Subject, it is a mandatory to mention, like why are you writing letter? The main cause of the letter you need to mention. And most of the time in the question, the subject begins after about. Like they used to give you are Rohan or Reena of this place and you are going to inform about this. So after the about, whatever is given, that is the subject. And whenever you are going to write down subject, there is no any need to write down the whole sentence. Just write in a short form, brief form, so that person can read it from here and they can understand what you want to say. As an example, if you are going to write down complaint about stray dog, then just mention problem of stray dog, nothing else, like to whom you are writing, why are you writing. These are the not things to be included in the subject. So after subject, there comes salutation. Salutation is respected, dear, sir or madam. According to my perspective, you have to mention sir oblique madam. Both you have to write it down. No need to write down just one. Write down both. And try to write down respected sir and madam. Instead of dear sir or madam, you should write down respective sir or madam. Because whenever you are going to write down a letter to high authority, you are not knowing the person is going to be male or female. So you have to mention both sir and madam. After salutation, we are going to go for the body paragraph. Most of the time students, they used to ask like they have to leave a line to start this body paragraph or not. It depends on you. There is no any criteria in the marking scheme of CBSE, like they are going to deduct a mark if you leave a line, or they are going to give an extra mark if you leave a line. There is no such criteria. So you can leave a line. You can leave a line after sender address, after date, after receiver address. You can leave the line, no issue. Okay, when you are going to start body, you have to leave a line before the body paragraphs commence. So in the body paragraph, we are going to write down 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph, you have to mention, or you have to introduce yourself. You have to introduce who are you and why are you writing this letter. For an instance, like you can mention I, comma, your name, comma, residence or resides in place. You can name the place. And you can also say like you want to seek attention toward which issue. Okay, you have to mention in the introduction who are you, where are you from, and what's the matter to discuss. Why are you writing the letter? After that, in the second paragraph, you have to go with the detail. You have to go with the detail. In this paragraph, you are going to discuss your problem in detail. It shouldn't be in a brief. As we know that word limit, it matters in the writing part. So give the detail in a proper manner. What the incident was, why it is happening, what could be solution for the same incident, and how it is going to affect an individual, society and nation. You can explain all the things in the same. If you are having any question during the class, you can comment it. For attendance, you can like, I will check out the attendance from the like button. You can. Then the third paragraph, it's a conclusion. We have to go to the end of the letter if in this one paragraph. So in conclusion, you need to sum up all the things. Means you can give any suggestion to the government, to the assigned duty officer, you can give any suggestion. Or you can also set a time limit, like up to what time you need to be solve all this situation, or you are feeling what is the recommended time period for your problem. You can also fix a deadline. In the last conclusion, you can give suggestion, or you can set a time limit, like sometimes student they used to write down as soon as possible. Here you can mention in that. Conclusion should be appropriate. It should give the sum up of the whole letter. After conclusion, there comes complementary clause. In the complementary clause, you need to write down yours faithfully, yours obediently. And the mistake that students commit when they are about to write down complementary clause, they used to write down YOUR apostrophe S. It's a totally wrong. Yours means YOURS. It shouldn't be separated from the your. S should be with the same word, YOURS, in a one word. No need to use any kind of apostrophe, nothing else. Then at the last you need to write down your name, your proper name. It shouldn't be in a short form, it should be a proper name, not in the form of sign. It should be a proper name. After that you have to mention your designation, like what's your designation, or you can also mention like you are the member of committee, you are the head of someone. Then after designation there's a need to mention sign. You need to be careful. If you are not going to sign at the last, there will be deduction of marks. If you want to get or score full marks in letter writing, keep the things in a mind, like you need to sign also. Sign, it can be same as a name, it can be in a short form, anything, but it's a mandatory to sign. I hope so you might have understand the letter writing. If anybody has any query, any question, you can text me, I will solve it. But it should be related to the letter writing. And you can also mention how's the topic today, do you understand well or not? Or if you feel like any improvement in this one, you can also text me personally. I will take care in the next time. Any query, anything else? Okay, Gurvinder, good. If you don't have any query, good. Okay, Husanpreet, Savjeet, Gurvinder, Gurveer, Harsimrandeep, Satnam. Then you can leave the class. Thank you very much. Mehak Josrao. It's okay, it's over. You can leave a class.